Hello everyone! Today we are taking a look at some articles about the disaster Siege of Orison livestream. Here we have PC Gamer article. Star Citizen has a disastrously laggy stream with horrendous vibes, which isn't a great look when you are past $1 billion in funding. We are at time, it's your show, wrap it up. I guess this will become a meme. I even saw this on the GTA 6 Reddit, so it's really spreading.
At this point, we're at time, guys.
Yeah. Oh, right, fair enough. We lost.
Wow.
So, we're at time. It's your show. Wrap it up.
Thanks for watching, guys. What did you think of Siege? Good time. I enjoyed it. The cinematics, the immersion was good. Yeah. Jared, you say goodbye, or you say goodbye? No? Okay. Luke?
I am not a fan of shields like Ollie and his impound stuff, but this was very unprofessional of Jared. He is such a douchebag. CRG employees complain it's very hard to work with Jared. Keeping track of Star Citizen development is a little like watching the same tired old guy in the back of a very expensive car, turning the key while the engine stalls, whispering quietly like a prayer, "This car will start soon, we promise." Originally having a planned release date for 2014, the game's been stuck in crowdfunding limbo for over a decade, only releasing in early access back in 2017. You will observe that it's now 2026. Yeah, first release date of Star Citizen Squadron 42 was November 2014. Yes, 2014.
It's called a rear admiral. That sounds kind of nasty, but I am a rear admiral. And so that'll get me, obviously, the finished game, the RSI Constellation, this Millennium Falcon, and maybe I can convince some of my friends like, you know, Spoonie or other Joe to be crew in it. We can go and travel the galaxy together and make funny videos about our encounters and shit. So that'll be pretty fun. I mean, this game looks to be really fucking amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pledge. So if you want to be in the alpha and the beta for the game that comes out, they're estimating hopefully to have it out by November 2014.
And this is how Angry Joe talks about Star Citizen nowadays.
Fuck you, Star Citizen!
The latest domino to fall is this disastrous livestream, which is still miraculously up on the game's official YouTube channel. It was broadcast at the start of August, but has only breached containment recently, and oh man, where to start? I think Kira's video pretty much launched this. By the way, anyone remember 2016 Christmas livestream? It was an absolute catastrophe. It was so bad, CRG removed the video altogether from the YouTube channel. By the way, CRG, if you think you want to remove the recent Siege of Orison disaster livestream, I have it saved on 4 different drives. The stream, intending to show off the currently awaited Siege of Orison event, which was delayed, is a complete train wreck. Sluggish looking first-person shooter gameplay and worrying desync issues plagued the whole ordeal, despite being an internal build on a private server. At one point the dev says, just close your eyes while the hand glitches through a lava. Yeah, this was under ideal condition, year 14, $1 billion in funding. Where did the money go, Chris? Please tell us. Oliver Hull, a recently added content manager for the game, who joined as early as June this year, makes a valiant effort 1 hour and 4 minutes into the stream to drum up some community engagement, asking Twitch chat to share their own Siege of Orison completion times. Immediately, a fellow developer takes a punt at him saying, "Ollie, you have just fully opened up to them, being like, oh, I can't time it because it doesn't work." Yeah, Elliot behaved like a dick all stream long. Elliot even said Knight Rider has his work cut out for him.
So, Twitch chat, I'm going to ask you a question. How, obviously this is in PTU, you guys can play this, you know, what's your average time that you get through this and what's your experience? We were talking before how long it's going to take us with our impeccable skill, as you've all seen.
Ollie, you've just fully opened up to them being like, oh, can't time it because it don't fucking work.
Well, you can
we
time
know
it
doesn't, we're working on it,
well,
but they're going to say it, you know they are.
Twitch chat isn't going to hurt you, Elliot. It's okay. You'll be fine. Relax. We are just here to discuss and enjoy and share development. Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Knight Rider is going to have his work cut out for him.
Elliot Molby is a young guy who has very little experience in gaming. And what did CRT do? They made him Senior Lead Mission Designer. This is a joke. Just think about this, working for CRT and having Elliot Molby as your boss. He is as toxic as King Joffrey. I would rather not have a job. It also ends up being foreshadowing, because despite their best attempts, the devs themselves can't make their way through the event successfully, leading to a deeply uncomfortable moment where Jared Huckabee, content director on the game, leans behind Hull and says, "We are time, it's your show, wrap it up." I have no idea what happened. Some people say CRT employees hate each other, and this certainly looked like hate. Jared has a lot of experience being in front of the camera. This was absolutely unprofessional. Community response has been appropriately sullen. Take, for instance, this very much appropriate "this is fine" meme in immediate response to the debacle on the game's subreddit. They turned it into this huge deal now, writes one player, with its own convention and regular YouTube videos, promising the world, releasing chips that cost real-world fortunes and making bank, all the while the most basic functions don't work in the game at all. And here's a meme posted by Stuart GT. In another thread, another commenter writes, "In my opinion, some team members behaved extremely immaturely and unprofessionally during the livestream. If that reflects the company culture at CRT, then it's hardly surprising that the company keeps running into such serious problems." Well, according to leaks, CRT's company culture is very toxic and very top to bottom. I'm your boss, you do what I want. I'm sure this all bodes well for a game that has over $1 billion in cumulative funding and $5,000 ships that aren't ready to fly at the point of sale. And here we have the Kotaku article. Star Citizen Dev hosts a disastrous livestream to show how a mission works and is told to pull the plug. It's your show, wrap it up. It seems like neither the players nor the developers of Star Citizen, the game that has raised over $1 billion in crowdfunding since it was announced way back in 2012, when dinosaurs such as democracy still roam the earth, are having a good time right now. Apparently, the game Siege of Orison mission has been serially delayed due to technical issues, and its current build on the Star Citizen public test server is a buggy mess as well. So perhaps in the hopes of restoring player morale, on August 5th, the developers at Cloud Imperium Games dedicated their regular livestream series, Star Citizen Live, to playing the mission on internal servers to show off how the mission is supposed to look. What we decided to do today is show you the intended design that content director Jared Huckabee at the start of the livestream. The goal was to show players how it's supposed to work, only it did not work. Not only was the mission riddled with bugs, but it seemed like the developers straight up were not having a good time with each other. At the very end of the stream, the room goes dead silent as the party realizes they have wiped after an hour and a half of playing the mission. Then Elliot, one of the developers, tells his teammate Ollie, another developer, to kill himself, which inspired a rush of awkward laughter before Elliot finally appended in-game to his comment. Yikes. Yeah, Elliot Molby is such a toxic brat. And this incompetent guy is CRT's senior lead mission designer. I don't know why he got the job. I could speculate, but no, I won't. But the worst, most shrivel up and die moment happened at the end. Before the cohort of devs could respawn to attempt the mission again, Huckabee informs the group they are at time. Then he walks up to Ollie, who seems to be the developer behind this livestream project, and promptly murders him with an "it's your show, wrap it up." Ollie looks around in a confused panic before trying to salvage his casual shanking by saying he had fun, with an expression and tone that tells you he's not telling the truth. The devs say a few words, and the livestream ends. Woof. Star Citizen was announced in 2012, and it still, all these years later, doesn't have an official launch and only remains playable in early access. The game has earned over $1 billion at this point, funded in part by incredibly pricey starter packs and ships that cost thousands of dollars. There are multiple videos on YouTube and threads in the Star Citizen subreddit talking about the unmitigated disaster the livestream was. One Reddit thread handily broke down the bugs the dev team members experienced during the stream. Meanwhile, another thread expressed gratitude that the stream happened at all. You accidentally gave the community the most honest look at Star Citizen in months, I would say in years. 4 CRG devs played Siege of Orison under ideal conditions on a dedicated server, and it was still a total shit show. Stop giving those people money. Please stop it. I am way past concierge, and I know I lost this money. We will never get the game Chris and CRG promised us. Never. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
What the fuck is this?
And here we have a Crackhead buggy in Crimhex. Can you make it to the main elevator? Okay, let's try the big elevator.
Oh, Chris Roberts was a spaceman with dreams that touched the sky. He promised ships of wonder where no backer's cash could die. With stretch goals stacked like planets, he charted every star. But $1 billion later, we're still drinking at the bar. Heave away, haul away, 1 billion stars away. Squadron's just a stepping stone. The verse is number 1. 1 million wary backers still wait for 42. I held the line for Stanton, the dream will still come true. The Idris was a legend, the Kraken is still too. Buy a land claim beacon, reserve a plot or two. The roadmap's long and hopeful, but always end in tears, like a quantum jump to nowhere, fueled by hopes and beers. Heave away, haul away, the credits slip away. Squadron's just a stepping stone. The verse is number 1. 1 million pilots grounded, still wait for 42. But every patch just drifts along with promises renewed. CIG's a carnival, the boots are made of dreams. Buy lifetime subs, get golden guns, reality downstream. The beta's a mirage now, the alpha never ends. It's a verse of endless patches with features round the bend. So here's to every backer who bought this starry tale. Your wallet built a starship made of promises for sale. And though the years kept passing, we shouted through and through. I held the line for Pyro, the dream will still come true. Heave away, haul away, 1 million stars away. Squadron's just a stepping stone. The verse is number 1. 1 million souls still waiting, a decade in the cold, while spaceman Robert sails away with coffers made of gold. Yeah, coffers made of gold.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.